Well, hi everyone, I'm Sophia here. It's been a really long time since I met you guys, and I'm kind of contemplating about my life. Obviously, most of the time I do that. It's because just a little update lah about how life is going on, like being in semester 2, mid of semester 2, and how things are going. And these are updates about just semester 2, okay? I'm not trying to scare you or make you think that it's hard. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not scaring you, okay? Please mind that. Please tattoo that in your brain. But the whole point of me making this video is that I just want to share the reality of what it feels like to be in semester 2 DDS Year 1. Okay, so it is the 8th week. 8, right? I think it's 8. Last week was 7, I think. Yeah, I think it's 8th week in DDS Year 1, semester 2. So we are kind of piled up with lots of work to be done. Starting out with mini test. We're gonna be sitting for mini test for an entire month until end of May. We have papers each week, and I'm not even kidding you. These papers are, I don't know. Anatomy, my lecturer is saying that it's gonna be easy, but the rest of the subjects, everything is condensed, like kind of condensed, and also I'm telling you the amount of lecture slides. Oh my god, I might just cry. Anatomy alone, we have to study 398 lecture slides. Betul lah. 398 slides in total for just 12 lectures. And by the way, today is Tuesday, and my plan today, but I'll be sitting for the Thursday. I'll be sitting for anatomy test on Thursday. So my plan for tonight is that I'm pulling an all-nighter, by the way, and I only have like 8 hours and 38 minutes. Oh, it's inverted, sorry. 8 hours and 13 minutes to cover up all 12 topics. I'm so sorry. My roommate is sleeping. I don't want to bother her. I feel so bad. Anyways, I have like 8 hours and 38 minutes, less than that, to cover up all 12 topics, so that by Wednesday morning, if I'm settled with that, Wednesday afternoon till Thursday morning, all I'm gonna do is just anatomy questions and active recall, tutorial questions, and stuff like that, which kind of like helps me to recall back what I've done. It's more of like practical questions. Okay, that's what I want to do. Following up with what we're piled up with is tooth carving. Oh my gosh, by end of May, I think I'm gonna die, but I don't think so I will die anyway. I know every single time I exaggerate the word. I exaggerate, okay, but trust me, after you've gone through that period of time, you're gonna be like, how the hell did I went through that period of time? Get what I mean? So I know I can do it, but it's gonna be a long period of survival mode, because this survival mode is extended until July. By end of May, we have to complete our tooth carving, and I have like three more teeth to be completed. So my plan is that like by this end of April, because it's already end of April, so I plan to complete my fourth tooth by end of April, so that I can focus on both the molars, for an entire month in May. Oh my god, by end of May I have to get it signed. By early June I have to submit them, so the time is actually perfect. It's not perfect actually, but let's just be delusional and just say it's perfect. Okay, yeah, we have like tooth carving to do, and then we have like 2 logbooks to hand in, which are my anatomy and also oral biology logbook. Also a lot of work to be done, like a lot of drawings, a lot of things, because we have to do the practical, we have to get it signed during the practical days, so basically we can only get it signed on Friday, so we have to be completing things right before Friday, which means by on Thursday itself. And also again, we have to submit that by end of May, by early June, so we get to sign, we have to make it, we have to collect all of their signatures by end of May. Everything ends like in end of May, honestly. And then we have, what else now? We have PBL. Oh my god, I forgot the existence of PBL. Okay, we have PBL to do. Apparently we have to prepare presentation and everything. Oh my god, wow. Okay, and then we have what's that thing? Okay, I mentioned about tooth carving, I mentioned about mini test, I mentioned about PBL, and then I mentioned about logbook. Oh, we have reports to do. Report, like we have to submit reports. So we have 5 more reports pending, like in pending, and at least, I mean, physiology reports we can hand in mid of June, but biochem report we also have hand in before end of May again. So I don't know how I'm gonna leave in May, thinking about all of this, like having exams every single week, doing this work, being so packed. Yeah, it feels like I don't have life, but the to be really frank, I kind of enjoy it. I really kind of enjoy it because this is the life I wanted. Honestly speaking, personally, I wanted a life where I'm completely busy, because I kind of think that if I'm not busy, I'm not being productive. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay until July. Until July. Okay, so when after we're done with all of these, we are gonna be preparing for our professional paper, which we will be sitting in July. Oh my god, the professional paper is like really scary. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this. It's like the anxiety is really kicking me in anyways. It's like SPM papers, but if you like fail them, you're gonna like have to repeat your subject in your second year. So I'm really scared about that. I mean, as long as you are passing your continuous assessment, it's fine. And hopefully I really hope that all of us, my friends and I, would be passing our continuous assessment, because if you're not eligible, if you did not score 25% and above, you're not, if you do not, guys, like it's about like 12 a.m, so my mind is like so distorted. Okay, back to this. If you do not score 25% and above for continuous assessment, so continuous assessment includes your PBL, your tooth carving, your oral biology, your logbooks, your practicals, your reports, and all your mini tests and ESOT, and all together, if you don't pass, you are not eligible to sit for professional exams. So it's gonna be super tough on you. Get what I mean? It's gonna be such a hustle. So I hope that everyone passes continuous assessment. And as back to this continuous assessment topic, logbooks, our practicals, PBL, these 3 are like our these 3 are life saviors, because if you score them well, you are already securing your marks like almost 50% and like 50% from the 25%. Get what I mean? Like, I can't do math. Okay, I cannot do math at the moment, but from the 25%, derive that 50% from the 25%. So you're like already securing about 12.5. Betul lah, 12.5%, which means these are not included with your ESOT and mini test. So ESOT and mini test 1. So if like we also have mini test 2, right? So if you're securing 12.5% already, and you have 3 exams more, compiling all 3 exams mark with that, and if you are like if you get like 26 or 27 or even 25, you're eligible already to sit for professional exam. Yeah, there's no marginal fail for continuous assessment. It's just considered as either you are eligible or not. So that's how it is. Yeah, that's how the marking system works. And then talking about June, right after May, it's gonna be also quite hectic, because after May we are going to be having the entire month dedicated only for revision until mid of July, and then after July and after mid of July, almost about end of July, that's the time we're gonna be sitting for professional papers, and after that we're done with year 1. We're like, khalas, it's done. And I'm kind of excited, or like I'm really kind of excited to end year 1 and go into year 2, because like how I've been how I've been like asking my seniors like, their point of view about comparison between year 1 and year 2. They kind of said like year 2 is more exciting, even though it's like you're packed, you're kind of exhausted most of the time or whatever, but at least you will feel there are more hands-on practical skills that you can learn in year 2 compared to in year 1. So you will have this dentistry life. You get what I mean? Because year 1 is completely theoretical, so you learn everything word by word, all the factuals, all the facts, and you write factual things, and your brain is like compacted with just facts, and it's not fun. Okay, I'm telling you, I am the girl who loves history subject. I'm very different, I'm built different, okay, but I love history, I love reading, I love facts, okay, I love stories. Get what I mean? You get what I mean? Like, I'm the kind of person like I'm okay with it, but to a fact that I kind of think that year 1 is too theoretical to like it kind of drives me insane. Yeah. And I was also talking about this to my friends the other day, like last week, how much I used to love tooth carving, practical tooth carvings so much, but being at the end of tooth carving practical sessions, I don't know how to say it, but I kind of like, I'm tired with this, because it takes too long to carve a tooth, and it's my fault also. I kind of dragged it, but it's also, I don't know how I'm gonna explain it, but yeah, it's I dragged my time with that, but it was inevitable, because my second tooth my second tooth and also my third tooth, I kind of failed my first attempts, so I had to like redo the entire tooth again with a new wax block. So that's the reason why, but I'm not complaining, at least I can do it. And if I want to compare the semester 1 to semester 2, I honestly think that I kind of only understood the flow of studying, the flow of how I can manage my time, the practicals with the report, like facing deadlines and everything, only in semester 2. I'm not even joking, because semester 1, everything was overwhelming because you just entered degree. You get what I mean? Like you just entered degree and your life is completely like 360 degree. It's like a turnover from your mindset that you had during foundation or even school, because when you're doing foundation it's almost similar to school. Okay, the amount of topics you learn per year, okay, in foundation for an entire year, you're like gonna be learning for a subject around 12 to 15 topics, isn't it? But when you're in degree, especially in a degree like this, like dentistry and MBBS, girl, 1 year you're gonna learn about like almost 70 topics. 70 topics, that's like times four or times three of the amount of topics you used to study per year in your school, in your foundation. So it's like double, triple, quadruple, and that's how it is. And I am so thankful, very thankful, how I am like blessed at this moment. Although I'm really running out of time, but I can finally find myself how I'm standing here in dentistry field, because as I said before, it's very tough for you to get, like, the only thing that made dentistry tough for me at first was the fact that like I kept on burning out quite easily because it was so overwhelming, and it was very hard. It takes a lot of time for me to like get back on track. So when by the time I get back on track, I am already left out. But now I know my flow, especially being in semester 2, it kind of helps me how I can find ways to just cope with this. And I can finally tell you that I found my way to survive, and it's gonna be different from person to person. Like this person has their own way and I have my own way, and I kind of enjoy the entire process. That's the reason why I've always been saying to everyone, like, I love this degree. I love this degree with all my heart. I really do. I'm not even joking. But obviously that's gonna be buts, and that's gonna be part where you're gonna go downhill, you're gonna go uphill, all of that, yada 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 yada. But you're still gonna survive, you're still gonna make it. And this is a quote that my physio lecturer, she told me yesterday, because I was having consultation session with her to teach me back a few topics that I was not understanding. So I booked like a private consultation with her, session with her, and then she told me this. By the end of the session, she told me this, like, what else she told, the those who put effort in what they do, they are not losers. So even if you fail your exams, even if you fail to get the grades that you want, or I'm just saying, okay, you are not considered to be a loser. A loser will never be someone who puts in so much effort for you to just to get through their way of life. You get what I mean? I'm not just saying it because I'm not just saying it in contextually for the degree that I'm sitting for. I mean I'm taking for, but it's for life. She was so nice. Like the moment she said it to me, it kind of pierced my heart. It really pierced my heart, and I will remember what she said for life, and I would definitely be saying that to everyone, because what she said was really true. And I've been also saying this to my friend. There was one time she broke down crying to me in the middle of the night. It was about 3 a.m. and I was studying, and she was also studying. We were having our exam like the very next day. And then she broke down crying to me, and it was not right a day before exam, like maybe a couple of days before exam, and she was crying to me, and I said to her that even though if you're not do the light is bad. Okay, the even if you're not doing well at the moment right now, just give your shot, and later on you still have room for improvements. And I said it very much spontaneously, and my friend, that friend of mine, she's been like quoting that since that day, and she has been saying that to my other friends as well, and I kind of feel happy and reminded of what I've said, that it is very true. Even if you're not giving your best shot at the moment, who cares? At least you're trying, right? And there are still time. If you tell yourself that you don't have time, you are so wrong about it, because you have time and you can use that time to make more improvements. That's how you get better, and that's how you find your hope. That's how you actually find your way. Get what I mean? Okay, so guys, I am done with the video. That's all about my updates about being in year 1. I keep wanting to say year 2. It's not year 2, it's semester 2 in year 1. My light is flickering, I don't know why, and I'm gonna go study. Okay, Kei Chung, she's my idola at the moment. I've been watching her videos, and she's also a dentistry student, I think a year 4 dentistry student, and she's about to graduate. Her TikToks are amazing and I love her so much. And anyways, bye guys, bye. I'm gonna go study. Bye.